Ever had a lethal weapon pointed at you, the natural response is to be scared. And when I'm in Dallas, Texas on Highway 30 in a fit of road rage, somebody points a gun at me, I should have been scared. But I had zero fear, and I will tell you why. My name is Rico Armstrong. I have spent 6,500 classes practicing branding and communication techniques that build trust and connection instantly. And now as a published author and life coach, I share these things with you. The reason why I was not scared is because in that particular moment in my life, I was in a very, very dark place. I was considering taking matters into my own hands when it came to my life. But now I'm face to face with somebody who was willing to do this for me. And that was the first thought that I had. Thank goodness I didn't dwell on that thought, but something saved my life and effectually changed my life for the better. So as I had this first thought, the very next thought that I had was, oh my gosh, what if somebody I cared about was with me in this vehicle? I'm defenseless. This person is not in their right mind to protect or defend the people who matter to me. And the third thought I had was really the thought that saved my life, in addition to worrying about other people that I cared about. And it's something that my mother said. When I was a young child, and she's a single mother trying to take care of me, she said, Rico, sometimes the only reason why I'm alive is because you're alive. And it would be very selfish of me to not be here and leave you alone. And these were the thoughts that saved my life. Now, what I can say is that I ended up taking some drastic measures. That was insane. Again, I write about it in the book. But that drastic measure saved my life. And then I recognized in that moment that I was going to have to make some very big changes in my life if I didn't want to stay stuck in this dark place, because the next time a situation arises, I may not be so strong to resist. So what were the drastic changes that I had to make? Well, here's the realization that I came to, is that if you want to live an honest life, your beliefs and your opinions must align with your actions. And if they don't align, it is living a dishonest life. To put another way, because this isn't like woo-woo or anything like that, it's reality. There are things that you really believe in life. And if you are doing things that are not in line with what you really believe, you will shame yourself, you will judge yourself, you will feel guilty, and that could lead to a simple unhappy life. Or worse, like I was, it could lead you to being in a very dark place. And if you've ever been in that dark place and come out of it, you know exactly what I mean. If you've ever found yourself in relationships that weren't in alignment with things that you really believe, you know what I'm talking about. And so this is what I now help people to do, because what I have found in this coaching practice is that most people, surprisingly, have never or have a struggle in articulating exactly what they really believe. They have a hard time articulating their purpose, and therefore, because they don't articulate it, or they've never spent the time to actually write this down, when actions are out of alignment with what they believe, it's confusing. Like, why do I feel this way? I keep trying so many different things, but it's not working out. You know, I feel like I'm a good person. I shouldn't be in this dark place. I feel like good things have happened in my life. I shouldn't feel this way, but for some reason, I still do. And it goes back to, again, we've just never practiced articulating what we really believe and letting that be the demonstration of our character. What ends up happening more often is that we will take the influence of other people and what they think our goals should be, and then we make that into what we think we should believe. So that's what happened to me, at least. I was so busy abandoning what I really believed in myself, sacrificing those things to be of service to other people. And so I don't want anybody to go through that pain. I don't want anybody to feel stuck in that kind of pain. I want you to be able to live an honest life. And when you can communicate what really matters to you, your values, your beliefs, and you demonstrate that with your character, you are far more likely to attract the right people for you in your relationships. And when you do that, you'll find more love in your personal life, and you will find more respect in your workplace, which usually leads to a happier work life and usually leads to more promotions and more money and all the things. So if this is something that resonates with you, a couple of things you can do that are free that might help. One, you can continue to like and follow this channel. The second thing that I've done is I recently created a free 2-minute assessment because I wanted to be able to create something that could be very helpful for most. And in this assessment, it's helping you to clarify your own personal brand. And I'm going to take a personal look at it, evaluate it, and help you kind of clarify your own personal brand message that's going to help articulate your values in a way that other people can resonate, especially you. Now, if that sounds interesting, go ahead and click the link in the bio, and I'll chat with you next time.